Why blushing could be an adaptive social signal. Blushing is one of those curious human quirks that seem to exist solely to make awkward moments even more awkward. You say the wrong thing, trip in front of your crush, or get caught in a lie, and suddenly your cheeks light up like an emotional siren. It's visible, involuntary, and notoriously impossible to suppress, especially when you want to. But despite the inconvenience, blushing might not be the traitorous facial feature we make it out to be. In fact, it could be one of the most socially intelligent things your body does without your permission. At its simplest, blushing is a physiological response triggered by emotional stress, usually embarrassment, shame, or self-consciousness. It's caused by the dilation of blood vessels in the face, particularly around the cheeks, due to increased blood flow. While the sensation feels like your skin is betraying your soul, evolution may have had something a little more strategic in mind. Because what looks like social disaster might actually be subtle social genius. Blushing, believe it or not, may have evolved as a nonverbal apology. In a tight-knit group of humans, like a hunter-gatherer tribe or, let's be honest, a modern office lunch table, mistakes, missteps, and minor betrayals happen. But being able to show remorse quickly and sincerely has serious survival value. Enter blushing, a spontaneous, visible cue that says, "I know I messed up, I'm aware you saw, and I feel bad about it." It's your face's way of waving a little white flag before the conflict even escalates. You're not just embarrassed, you're repairing social trust in real time. And here's the kicker. Blushing is widely perceived as honest. Unlike spoken apologies, which can be faked, blushing is nearly impossible to control. That involuntary redness is nature's lie detector. When people see someone blush after making a faux pas or being caught in a social slip, they're actually more likely to trust that person and forgive them. The redness signals empathy, self-awareness, and a desire to maintain harmony. It's like your skin is doing public relations work on your behalf. But blushing isn't just about admitting guilt. It can also show vulnerability, sincerity, and emotional depth. When someone blushes in response to praise, flirtation, or even a compliment, it sends a message of modesty and authenticity. There's a kind of honesty in turning red that can't be faked with words. It's a silent way of saying, "This moment matters to me," which, weirdly enough, makes other people feel more connected to you. That hot flush across your cheeks might feel like humiliation, but it often reads to others as a sign of emotional truth. Even Charles Darwin was fascinated by blushing, calling it the most peculiar and most human of all expressions. After all, humans appear to be the only species that do it. You won't catch your cat blushing after knocking your favorite mug off the counter. This suggests that the trait evolved not for physical survival, but for social survival. In a species that depends so deeply on cooperation, reputation, and group bonds, being able to nonverbally signal your emotional state, especially your remorse or shyness, could have been as essential as knowing how to start a fire. So while blushing might feel like a betrayal by your vascular system every time it shows up uninvited, it's actually a sophisticated social strategy masquerading as a cosmetic crisis. It's the body's way of saying, "I care what others think. I want to get this right." And in the grand scheme of human interactions, that instinct to repair, to connect, to care isn't just adaptive. It's profoundly human. So next time you feel your face heating up and your cheeks going rogue, don't curse your biology. Instead, think of it as your built-in empathy amplifier. You're not just blushing, you're communicating trust, truth, and emotional intelligence with your face.